Greetings. My name is Clayson Benally. Dasha Jeneda ada Torijini Bashashin ada Nakai Diné Dashanelle. Le Zifijin Date Ayasinasha ada Kanthana Ishahoan. This is Moonwalker, and my sister and I are Sihasin.
Greetings. My name is Jeneda Benally, and I'm here with my brother Clayson Benally.
We are very proud and honored to be a part of this concert series. We want to say thank you to the American Folklife Center at the Library of Congress. They have invited us to perform in their 2020 Homegrown at-Home Concert Series.
So instead of being in Washington, D.C., we are here in the field, an actual field recording.
We are coming to you today from Diné, from the Navajo Nation, from our 4 sacred mountains, from Klee, which is in northern Arizona. The American Folklife Center will release a concert each Wednesday from now through September 30th at noon East Coast time.
Artists will be in the chat so you can say hello, we can answer questions, and we can provide discussion and dialogue. I don't know if Moonwalker will be there.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, after each concert is released, you can find the video on the library's website, and also you can check out our Sihasin performance on our YouTube channel as well. So please check that out. Thank you for listening to Sihasin. Thank you, Moonwalker. And check out the American Folklife Center's website, where you can find lots of amazing sound recordings online to explore.
And we really invite you to come be a part of this amazing homegrown series from the Library of Congress. Welcome, friends. I know this is not the typical stage of the Library of Congress, but instead here you are at the Homegrown series in the beautiful Navajo Nation. And this is actually a field recording because here we are in a field. So welcome.
We are Sihasin, which means hope in the Navajo language. Thank you for tuning in and joining us today. Welcome to Diné, to the Navajo Nation.
We're so honored that you're here with us today. Welcome to the Homegrown series, the Library of Congress. We're so excited to be able to share some of our songs with you. Our traditional songs and our contemporary songs that tell the story of who we are as Indigenous people today.
This first song that we're going to play is called Last One Standing, and it's off of our first album, Never Surrender. And for our name, Sihasin, it represents hope and how we continue forward in this world amidst all the challenges, the hardships, the challenges that we face. And this song reflects the challenges that Geronimo, had going up against one of the largest military forces in the world, and successfully being able to repel and use guerrilla warfare style tactics and protect his homeland. And it's a long story, a lot of history and he wasn't always supported or celebrated by his own people. There's a lot of, I guess, when you think of controversy that surrounds Geronimo for some indigenous people, but Geronimo is a beautiful, powerful symbol of that resistance that we still carry forward.
So this song is called Last One Standing.
And the wind, he only sailed. Only come when the songs are gone. Voices, silent memory. Only.
So this song that we just played for you, Last One Standing, I wanted to mention that as my brother rode in on the horse, that there was a particular rhythm in the song that we first sang, which is a riding song, and this song that has a direct correlation.
A lot of our rhythms as Sihasin, we incorporate our traditions, and this drum is a direct reflection of our hearts. And that horse, the rhythm, that's the history of rock and roll. I know there's a lot of different tribes, 567, 500.
Well, it's better when we're talking about federally recognized
tribes. Yeah. But all different tribes have their own unique culture and songs. And as Diné, a lot of our songs are, some of them are walking songs, traveling songs. These are particular songs that are based on that horse and how they move and travel. And you sing these songs in a social way to bless your journey. This next song that we're going to play for you is called Child of Fire, and it's where we come from on the Navajo Nation in the heart, a place called Black Mesa, and they extracted coal, and Peabody Coal had been mining. They just fortunately, in my viewpoint, recently closed that mine down, it's the liver of our earth, and this is something that our people have argued for, is the protection and the well-being of our Mother Earth, that whatever we do to this earth, it affects us. We are children of this land. Shema Nohostan. Yeah. This next song is called Shine. And for us, when we think about our future generations, a lot of the decisions that we make as Indigenous people are for our children. It's for the betterment, not just for us. That decision is not for us. It's for how is this going to impact my child, their child, our grandchildren, our great grandchildren for several generations into that future. That's how we have to make our decisions today. That's what's going to impact and leave a lasting change for our people. So this song is for not just as us as Native people, this is for all people of this beautiful Mother Earth. In our way, when we pray to the four directions, to the east, black, blue, for some tribes it's red, yellow, white, all these sacred colors are part of our beautiful biodiverse world, and we celebrate and honor and acknowledge all of that with this song, Shine.
And we also want to mention that this is, in the concept of regeneration, it's such an important part of who we are as Diné people, as Indigenous people, to always think about our future generations in the way that my brother Clayson is explaining. Because when we invest that time, that knowledge, that wisdom into our younger generations, it's with the thought that one day they will be elders who will pass that knowledge on as well. And then one day we'll all be ancestors, but we'll have that seed of hope, that all of that knowledge, all of that wisdom will be carried on throughout the generations. this next song that we want to perform for you is called What Do You See? And it's a song about carrying on your culture. When we first started playing music, as little as we were, it was really important for us to utilize these tools in order to remind youth that, hey, culture is cool. In fact, when we were recently on the stage at the Library of Congress as the Jones Benally family, we had the time to go into the archives and to listen to some of these amazing recordings. And it was a reminder for my father, because when my father was young, these recordings were being made. My father wasn't on any of the recordings. I don't want to give you the wrong idea, but he was able to hear his grandfather sing traditional songs. And that is how cool culture is. And when we're able to carry that on, we're able to hear those songs. And with that said, I'm hoping that you'd like to hear our father, Mr. Jones Benally. Our father is known in the state of Arizona as an Arizona living treasure, and he is also one of the oldest hoop dancers. I think maybe the oldest. He is about 90 something, and that's what we know, right, Shaja'a? We would like to now bring our third generation to come and sing with us. So it has been an honor to be here with you on the Homegrown Concert series with the Library of Congress. We want to invite my daughters, as being the third generation here today, that are carrying on our Diné culture and our Diné lifeway. Please welcome Diné and Clayson Benally.
This song that we're going to sing for you is part of our traveling songs. These are our riding songs when you're traveling on horseback. And for us, part of our Navajo philosophy is to walk in beauty, to have balance, harmony, to have peace, a good way forward. And when you're riding on horseback, these are the social songs that one would sing to bless that journey, to bless your horse, to bless your way forward. So with this, we want to just honor and acknowledge all the people viewing, just to have a beautiful day, to have a beautiful, blessed path before you.
Thank you. From our hearts on the Diné Nation to your hearts, to your home, thank you so much for joining us.